On the whip and go vroom. Nigga thought down, I go boom. I won't even break a sweat. I'ma just call on my goons. Get your act.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade. If you're new here, if you don't like it, click off the video. Do stay here and please subscribe. In today's video I'm going to be doing my makeup that I use on a day-to-day basis or on the weekend. I don't really have like makeup that's for like going out or whatever. Don't come at me either because I use like normal makeup, not high-end. Some are high-end, some are. But anyways, let's get into the video. So the first product I use is the Lasting Perfection Foundation by the brand Collection. This is in the shade Cool Ivory. It's in the shade Cool Ivory. And I use that like all the time. Lasts for up to 16 hours. Flawless coverage. SPF 20 and oil free. So then my concealer is again by the Collection company. The name of it has gone off it, but it's by Collection, and it is in the shade Fair 1. So if you can see it there, I don't know if you can. Probably can't. It's there. But the next thing I use is like a powder to set that all in, and again it's by Collection. It's the Primed and Ready Invisible Setting Powder. And this is it here. Then what I use to contour and highlight my face, I don't really use blush. If you're seeing rosy cheeks right now, that's just my redness because I don't have foundation on. So the brand that I use for that is the Mac & More palette. It's a highlight, foundation, contour and blush palette, and there, that's what it looks like inside. And it's the shade, these are all light shades, so they're all light. I tend to use this shade here for my contour, and then this one here for like a base for under my eyes if I don't use my setting powder, and then here I just use that for baking. So yeah, and the highlight I sometimes use for my brow bone, but I didn't today. I use an eyeshadow palette. The next thing I use is my brow pomade, I think that's what it's called. I did use the Jennifer Lopez Inglot one, but my stepmother has that now, so I don't know where it is. So I use, it's just as good. It's probably not as good, but it's just as good. Never mind my neck, I just break up. It's the brow pomade in the shade Medium Brown from Primark. See that? I use that, and that's what I used on my brows today. Then as well for my gel eyeliner, if I'm ever using eyeliner, I don't tend to use that a lot, but if I do, I use the Inglot gel eyeliner, this one here. Then lipsticks I tend to use a lot of the time is one, it's called Dusk, in the shade Supernova from Primark. This is what it looks like. It's really nice. Yeah, so I really like it. Then another one I use is by the CYO, and I got this in Boots, and it's in the shade Living Together, and that is another shade. It's like a brown pink shade. It's, I don't know, it's really weird when it goes on, it's like a pink, but it looks brown, I don't know, but that's the packaging. Then another one, the one that I'm using right now, is by Sleek, and it's Matte Me Ultimate Smooth Matte Lip Cream, and I have that on right now, you can see, and that's the way it comes. The shade is Birthday Suit 436, so if you want to purchase that, that's the name of it. The other two ones that I'm just after starting to use because my auntie got me them, it's like a whole collection she got me, was by the brand Colour Co, and these are the two I use. This one's an orange and this one's a purple. I only used this purple once, which was like 2 days ago, and I really like it. I like do a swatch. I really like it. It's really nice. And then the kind of orangey shade. It's like it kind of has like a gloss to it, but it's really, really pretty. I really like it. And that's just like up close. I really like that one. I said that like 100 times. So then as well, if I don't want to use like highlight, I can use my Sparkling Dust Face Eyes Body from India. This is it here, and it's like a gold. It doesn't have a shade, it's just a gold, and it's useful up for 18 months. It's like really nice. So now on to my favorite part is eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadow. I try and always work eyeshadow, but today I didn't. So the first palette I have here I got for Christmas off my cousin and my auntie. Why did I put my hand up like that? It's the Glitter Junkie palette from Primark or Pennies, whichever you want to call it. I call it both. And these are the shades. I really, really love this palette because it's so bright and pigmented, and it's just like unreal, and just the packaging is everything. I don't know, it's really like attractive. And it was €6, so if you want to go in and like buy it, you can. Like, I'm not gonna stop. What am I saying? You can go in and buy it. It's only €6, and it's worth the purchase. The next palette that I have is the Techniques Baked Goodness Face and Eye Palette. This is it here. So you open it up, and they're like the eyeshadows are like circle, like oval or round. I don't know. Pretty decent, like. So it's like they're the shades when you take them out of the packaging. But I keep the packaging on just in case like anything happens. One of them. So then the next eyeshadow palette I have is the Kylie Cosmetics Take Me on Vacation palette. This is it here. And these are the shades. Really, really pretty. The blue one is very, very pigmented. You can see in the camera. Very, very pigmented, and I just love all the colours in this because you can kind of get a good eye, like you can get like a perfect eye look from just that palette. The next eyeshadow palette I have is the Huda Beauty palette, and it's the Rose Gold eyeshadow palette. And this is it here. It's really, really pretty. I highly recommend getting it. I use some of the colours. I haven't actually used a couple of the colours. More of the shimmer shades. I haven't used most of the shimmer shades, but like it's really worth the purchase as well. I got that for Christmas last year. I think it was last year. But yeah, I think you should get that. It's really pretty. The next palette that I got for this year was the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Fortune Favourites The Brave. Fortune Favours the Brave, not favourites. 30 eyeshadows by British beauty bloggers. And the palette is just really like kind of everything, like just even the way they designed the palette, like with Celtic signs. It's really, oh, I thought it was all broke. They have like in here, but this is like the shades. Really, really pretty. And like they have marble shades in it, and it's really, really pretty. The last eyeshadow palette that I have, I'm going to leave for last, but I'm going to show you my favourite highlight palette, and it's from the Kylie Cosmetics Summer Collection of last year, and it's the Wet Set eyeshadow highlight palette. I've used the top shades, but like they're really, really good, and I do recommend them. So this is my favourite palette that I've ever gotten. It's the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. I love, 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 love it, and it just does wonders. Like it actually does wonders. It says this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, XO Jaclyn. And then these are all the shades. I love it. I just love, love, love. I just love it so much. I don't know why I love it so much. It's just, it's my baby. So it's really, really pretty, and I just love it. So yeah, that's like all my makeup collection that I use and what I like. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You probably didn't, because it was probably the most boringest video I've ever done or ever will do. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, because that would really mean a lot to me, because I'm trying to actually be a YouTuber. If you really want to see next week's video, do all them steps, and I should see you in next week's video.